Hello and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. So, I've gone and I have changed some of the stuff. You'll see that the sun shafts are rather less pronounced. I actually maybe prefer not having quite so much bloom from the sun shafts. But I also think that this wall is fake. Now, my reasoning for thinking this is, one, it looks like a doorway that you can go through. And two, I get good FPS all the way around here. When I get to this door, the FPS just disappears. Which makes me think there's something big behind it. It's not perfect, but that's my reasoning. Anyway, something to read. We're going to go and talk to Solus before we make our way back up the tower again. He's on the bottom floor. Right. Hello, Solus.
What can I do for you?
Tell me about Corpheus.
I need to know more about Corypheus.
Corypheus.
We spoke of this on our travels to Skyhawk. What more can I tell you? Cassandra and Varric seem more familiar with their adversary.
Yeah, but I'm asking you.
You're a mage. You studied the breach. You seem to have some idea how a bastard like this might think.
I'm flattered. I claim no secret wisdom, but I will guess as best I can.
Tell me about his orb.
I'd like to know more about the orb he carries.
As I said, that must be the means by which he created the breach. I suspect the blast that destroyed the Conclave was more accident than anything. The result of unlocking power that had sought release for ages. What I cannot understand is how he managed to survive such an explosion.
So it's Elven.
You said that you believe the orb is elven.
I never would have believed a Devinter mage could unlock such a powerful relic. It clearly enhances his abilities, giving him access to power he should never have known.
Like the power to control the archdemon.
Indirectly, one assumes. Nothing in any law connects my people to the old god dragons who became archdemons.
Interesting. What do you think he'll do next?
What do you think Corypheus will do next?
You shamed him when you destroyed Haven. It spoiled his glorious victory. It would be worse to acknowledge that you had done so. He must continue on his course or show weakness. He will return to his plans to throw Olay into chaos, and then conquer it for Devinter.
You're sure that's what he'll do?
As certain as is possible. Assuming I can plausibly predict a man who seeks to rise to godhood.
And can you?
The key is understanding this. No real god need prove himself. Anyone who tries is mad or lying. His deception will undo him, as it has done countless fools before.
What can you tell me about the source of Corypheus's power?
According to the law, the ancient Magistars of Devinter received guidance from the old gods. Corypheus commands a false archdemon, a corrupted old god. This suggests he no longer sees himself as their minion. Some of his unique power comes from the corruption of the Blight. The rest may come from the orb he carries.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
So we ought to know a little bit more about our foe. It's going to be interesting to actually get some solid details on him. I just noticed that we've been sitting here with this level up for ages. We can't click on that to go to this screen? Okay, I'll click somewhere else. Ooh, we've got a new section. Inquisitor. We have any more sections? Nope, we have Inquisitor. Which gives us the Mark of the Rift ability. Focus-based ability that deals massive damage and can even kill some enemies instantly. We also get focused teamwork, where successfully performing an ability combo earns additional focus for the party. Okay, we'll do that. Be interesting to see what that does. Let's talk to Dorian.
Brilliant, isn't it? One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes? Then, out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that. Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. Am I speaking too quickly for you?
I was distracted, that's all.
Distracted? By my wit and charm? I have plenty of both.
How interesting to find someone so aware of his strengths.
I'm a man of many talents. What can I say? I always assumed the Elder One behind the Venatori was a Magister. But this is something else completely. In Tevinter, they say the Chantry's tales of Magisters starting the Blight are just that. Tales. But here we are. One of those very Magisters. A dark spawn.
Okay. Yeah, they say the Chantry's lying.
Who does the Imperium say started the Blight?
You know how it is. Not us. They say Darkspawn were always there. Magisters and the Blight aren't even related. Is that a surprise? No one wants to admit they shit the bed. But if Corypheus is one of the Magisters who entered the Black City and he's Darkspawn, what other explanation is there?
You do seem upset.
Why does that make you angry?
Because the Imperium is my home. I knew what I was taught couldn't be the whole truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it, somewhere. But no, it was us all along. We destroyed the world.
It's not destroyed yet.
Last I checked, the Blights hadn't actually destroyed the world.
Not for lack of trying. If they were more clever, they'd have unleashed something that would really do the job. I have no intention of letting Corypheus win. Not without someone from Tevinter standing against him. It would have been nice if you'd helped stop Alexius. But that's not how things went. So be it. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to stay and help the Inquisition.
Well, let's find out a little bit more about him.
You'd really fight your own countrymen?
Southerners like to think of the Imperium as nothing but slavers and cultists. Why not? That's all you see. But it's not true. Some Tevinters are not only handsome and well-dressed, but rather put off by all that rot. So, I'll happily kill cultists or anyone who thinks a Darkspawn god is the way of the future.
I'm not going to ask him if he's a spy. I think he's proven himself, like, who's he spying for that would want us to,
We can use all the help we can get.
yeah,
No
wants
one
to
will
survive the
thank me, whatever
Darkspawn and
happens.
Corypheus.
No one will thank you either. You know that, yes?
That's not why I'm doing this.
I knew there was something clever about you. All I know is this. Corypheus needs to be stopped. Men like him ruined my homeland. I won't stand by and let him ruin the world. Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way.
Okay, so we've had our little chat with Dorian. Joined us. Not 100% surprised. But it's nice anyway. Ooh. Oh, I thought we could go out that door. So what was this side that... There's something. This should open a codex for us.
Sister Leliana will want access to the birds. Get the cages up here. Quickly.
Right. Note found in Skyhold's Rookery. Sadler. Baron Plucky. I don't care how many missions he's flown or how many lives his actions have saved. He is a holy terror. Nearly picked out my eyes last time I tried to attach a message to him. All the dramatic flapping and squawking caused the sister to look over. You should have seen her look when I snatched the letter from me. If I had weaker constitution, it might have killed me on the spot. I suppose she thought I was trying to murder her prized raven. All she had to do was coo at him and the Baron hopped on her shoulder, all sweetness nestled into her neck. How did she do it? All the birds like her. Is it blood magic? It's blood magic, isn't it? Weaver. So Liliana's birds are causing a bit of an issue. We're going to get out of this tower. Thought we could go out the top to the battlements to see who Varric's brought. Now, I've got a fairly good idea who Varric's brought to see us, but I'm not going to spoil the surprise. Ugh. Someone needs to deal with this. Right. Ooh. Let's have a look around here.
Look at this place.
Oh,
It's a bloody palace, it is.
yes. Ooh, examine. News from Thedas. Haven destroyed by Darkest Menace. Down news from the Frostbacks. The Pilgrim's Sanctuary of Haven, home to the new Inquisition, has been destroyed. Information is still vague, but some believe a dragon resembling an archdemon was involved in the attack. Fears of a new blight are now beginning to surface. As the giant tree continues to flounder, some are concerned that Haven's destruction may predict the Inquisition's imminent collapse. However, there is still hope, as reports indicate that the Herald of Andraste and Inquisition leadership survived and have found refuge elsewhere. Crier Belanus. I've worked it out, by the way. Examine means that we have to read it now. Read means that we get codex entry. So, I noticed that Vivienne was around here. Hello. I'm just going to find the way that lowers the FPS the least, and we'll talk to her there.
It was a
Or that'll
mistake
work.
to use Haven as a base of operations. The town was completely indefensible.
Don't look at me.
I didn't choose Haven. Cassandra and Liliana did.
Accepting a bad choice blindly is hardly a virtue, darling. You left yourself vulnerable to attack. It was a miscalculation, one that I'm sure you won't repeat. But the enemy struck a serious blow against you and the Inquisition. We must recognize that. You must.
For every person I saved, 2 more were cut down. I failed them.
You haven't failed them, my dear. The men and women who fight for you gave their lives for a great cause, and they fought to the end. The rest still fight, and you will fail them if you give up now. Our enemy advances, Inquisitor. We must not sit idly by. Act first, and teach them to fear us. You can become the leader the faithful require, but you must do it soon.
Okay. We're going to talk to someone a little bit less moody. Where's Sarah? She was right here. Oh, she is right here. She's invisible. My God. We'll speak to you later, Sarah, once you've got over your small affliction. Let's go talk to Blackwall.
So, this is Skyhold. Come, let's walk the ramparts. I want to examine our fortifications. We'll be able to see Corypheus coming from miles away.
We'll be ready for him.
He's not going to get the better of us again.
We lost good soldiers that day, loyal men and women. Let him come. I swear I'll take the twister bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
Watch that this enthusiasm of yours doesn't get you killed.
I wouldn't be the first to die in your service. The people flock to your banner, eager to fight for the Herald of Andraste. Their faith is a leash, and your Inquisition has taken hold of it. Tell me honestly, are you what they say you are? Andraste's chosen?
Well, I think he deserves some honesty here. So I'm going to say I don't know, which is my stance for myself. My outward stance is, yes, of course I'm the Herald of Andraste, but really, I don't know.
There's so little I remember. What if they're right?
Does it even matter? Don't you see what you are to them? Without you, they'd be consumed by despair. We all would. They need you to be Andraste's messenger. It gives them hope. The truth doesn't matter. Listen to me talk. Your time is valuable and I've wasted enough of it.
Okay. Let's head back down to the courtyard. Let's see if Sarah is visible again. A few. Oh, there she is. She's visible again. Good. Hello.
So, Inquisitor. It's Inquisitor now, right? Remember that war we talked about stopping? Full of little baddies I can stick with little arrows. That's not a friggin' archdemon, is it? Drosto, what did I step in?
Let me know what she says. I could use some clarification myself.
It's swearing, not praying. She doesn't answer. Not like she's supposed to. I know what happened to you. Or what everyone here thinks happened. It seems... I don't know what it seems.
Yeah. What are you trying to say?
You're confusing me now. What are you getting at?
Archdemons, real enough. Fine. But if that Carifi thing is true, the Magisters really cracked the Black City. It's a hazy dream, right? I mean, if it's real, then the seat of the Maker? Real thing. A seat needs a butt, so the Maker? Real thing. Fairy stories about the start and end of the world? Real things. It's too far, innit? I just want to plug the Skyhole rubbish so I can go play.
Keep calling it nonsense. That perspective will keep the Inquisition grounded.
Oh, I can do that. Sure could use a few more people shouting no. We fight, the bad things go away, everyone calms down, and everything goes back to normal. A nice, well-paid normal.
I like her way of looking at things. Very simple.
You're starting to not
Works.
sound completely crazy.
I know, scary, innit? So bring 'em on. But first, food. I'm starving.
Very straightforward. Okay. Who are we going to talk to? Theron? Or Thren? Who's Thren? Totally forgotten.
Thanks for my life in Haven. You've all sorts serving now. If that means change, so be it.
Okay. You're welcome. We are over here. Hello?
Scout Harding.
Your worship.
Shouldn't you be out there scouting?
In a bit. We're in Skyhold for supplies and a change of personnel. Not me, though. Indispensable.
What's been going on?
Sister Liliana glanced at me today. I think she's gonna have me killed.
Okay.
Take care.
Oh, Minev. Said you were away doing something. What's more important than helping me research?
Thank you for saving my life and giving us a chance to help. I'm mostly studying now, but Hellisma can talk to you.
Wow. Just a bit of a cold shoulder there. Let's see who we got going on. Iron Bull. He's what we can talk to. None of these people we can talk to. No. Iron Bull. Hello.
Inquisitor, huh? Well, you've got the fortress for it. Speaking of which, when you've got a second, there's something I want to show you.
Yeah, I got a second.
What did you want me to come see?
Here, come on. I'll show you.
Why am I dressed like this?
You'll see. Come on. It'll be worth your time, I promise. Evening. Iron Bull. My merc band just joined up.
Tanner. I'm from Jader. Well, near Jader.
Mira. I was guard captain for Lady Pendel. Signed on after shit blew up at the Conclave. Share a drink? Who's your friend?
This is Grim. He doesn't talk much. So, you ready to kill some demons? Or Venatori? Or whatever that Corypheus asshole is?
This isn't just about killing. We're helping the Inquisitor save the world and build the next empire.
Well, long as I get paid, I'm happy. That's why I signed up.
I just couldn't spend my whole life on a farm. Needed to live a little, you know.
What about you, Mira? Why'd you join up? I thought you were serving some noble.
I saw what happened at Haven. The Inquisitor staring down that monster and his archdemon. I don't think the chant of light as much as I should. But you can't see something like that and not believe.
Well, Grim and I should find our tents. Thanks for the drink.
It was interesting seeing what the basic grunts are thinking of the Inquisition.
I know every soldier under my command. You don't have that option, but a few faces might help.
You made it sound like you didn't like the Inquisition.
People don't always tell the truth when you're polite. You've got to poke them a bit.
Uh-huh. It was good.
It was good to get their perspective.
Yeah. Sounds like we could use an easy win for boys like Tanner. And vets like Mira have seen enough to be wary. You've got a good army coming along. Remember that. No matter what comes next.
Okay. So it sounds like we should look to do something a little bit smaller next. No, if we need an easy win. What's this? Sir Morris? He's inside here. How do we get inside there? Okay. Cassandra, maybe you can tell me how to get inside the locked room.
Good book?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, because I suddenly went blind.
Oh, that. Just reports from Commander Cullen.
You're an excellent liar.
It's of no interest to you, I'm certain. It's a book.
I can see that.
It's one of Varric's tales. Swords and Shields. The latest chapter.
Ah, so you're a fan?
The latest chapter? Meaning you've read them all?
Not since this all began. We've been busy.
Why don't I believe you?
It's literature. Smutty literature. Whatever you do, don't tell Varric.
Maybe I should read that book.
You? No!
Why not me?
You're the Inquisitor.
Oh, I see.
They're terrible. And magnificent. And this one ends in a cliffhanger. I know Varric is working on the next. He must be. You could ask him to finish it. Command him to... Pretend you don't know this about me.
Oh. Yep, we're definitely going to talk to Varys about Sword and Shields. Oh. What's in here?
Here. Tell the commander that this is the perfect spot for the armory.
Yes, ma'am.
There's not meant to be some subtitles up there. Okay. Wait, subtitles are working, right? I can't remember. I thought Tyron Bull. Just so I can check. Yeah, they're working. This wasn't working there.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
I couldn't remember whether they were working. Okay, we're going to see Varric about the person he's brought to see us. Who I suspect I know who they are. He said up on the battlements. I assume he doesn't mean that I have to do this. Get the, am I trapped? Ooh, nice view. Would love it more if I wasn't absolutely trapped here. Varric, hey man, I see ya. This was not the way I was meant to take here, was it? Maybe it was. Really? Ooh. Okay, no it wasn't. Right. Hello, Varric. You have somebody you want me to see. Or meet.
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawk, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him, after all.
This view reminds me of my home in Kirkwall. I had a balcony that overlooked the whole city. I loved it at first. But after a while, all I could see were the people out there depending on me.
You're lucky it was just a single city. I've got half of Thedas.
You're doing everything you can to protect them.
Does it ever get any easier?
I'll let you know. I don't envy you, Inquisitor. But I may be able to help you.
Varric said that you fought Corypheus before.
Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
That's definitely not good.
So Corypheus has the Venatori, the Red Templars, and now possibly the Wardens as well. Wonderful.
I didn't come this far just to give you bad news. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens?
The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it.
We've encountered red lyrium. Corypheus was using it to corrupt the Templars and turn them into his slaves.
Hopefully my friend in the Wardens will know more.
Yeah, thank you for the information.
I appreciate the help.
I'm doing this as much for myself as for you. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time, I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor.
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now?
When the Wardens began acting strangely, I had my friend Aveline take my brother out of the Free Marches. My uncle Gamlen's still in Kirkwall, but everyone else I used to know, they've pretty much scattered to the winds.
Assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition. What did he say about me?
Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition.
Okay. So, where have you been since the events at Kirkwall?
Where did you go after the mages rebelled?
I heard the Chantry might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall to put down the rebellion. I hoped that leaving would save lives and force the Divine to divide her forces to come after me. As it turned out, I needn't have bothered. All the circles started rising up, and the exalted march never came.
Okay, so tell me what happened.
Varric said you were the champion of Kirkwall. I've only heard a little about what happened there.
What happened at Kirkwall was the same thing that happened everywhere. Fearful of blood magic and abominations, the Templars brutally suppressed the Circle. And in their desperation to survive, the mages of the Circle turned to blood magic, or became abominations. Finally, a rebel mage named Anders destroyed Kirkwall's Chantry, and everything came tumbling down.
I heard that Anders was your friend. What was he like?
I don't know if there ever was just Anders. He was crazy. By the end, there was nothing left in him except this insane need to start a war no one could win.
Okay, maybe he was corrupted by Corypheus. I don't know. So you fought Corypheus?
You said you thought you killed Corypheus. The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me. And I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back. Or maybe it's old Tevinter magic. But he was dead. I swear it. We'll talk later. I'll meet you at Crestwood.
Okay. Maybe he'll join us at some point. If we go and help him. Definitely seems like a possibility. I would like to talk to Varric, but I have no idea where he went. We'll explore a bit more of the castle next time. I'll see you then.